speech about.
Pull it out of your, you know what?
I have to.
Take it to
You
you.
can pull it out of your confident donkey.
Yeah.
Yeah. Confident donkey goes for the win. Are we recording this?
Yes.
You're gonna burn. Anyways, hello. How's everyone doing today?
Good.
She's laughing.
Exuding
Hi, my name's
confidence.
Shamichael, as you all know. How's everybody doing?
Great.
Good.
Awesome sauce.
Fantastic.
So today we're going to be talking about confidence, or at least how to appear confident to others. Has anyone ever had like that friend or their parents or themselves, and they're like, you know, they're going to do this big day or they have this big thing, and you're just like, it's going to fail because you don't believe in them?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, do you know why?
Because I don't have confidence that they can do it.
How did you know? I've done this about 4 times. Well, you're right. Does anybody know what the definition of confidence is?
No.
I forgot.
Well, I have it right here. Can
Full
anyone
of
read that?
conviction.
Full of conviction, having or showing assurance and self-reliance.
So, now that we all know what confidence is, and now that we've seen it, we've read it, has anyone ever like been watching their favorite show and an actor is just doing his thing, and you're just like, wow, like I want to be that person, or that person is so good at this.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
it's because he's confident, or at least he's appearing to be confident. Why is it wrong?
I was thinking of Oprah. Just, I don't know why.
You know what?
Oprah.
Oprah is
Somebody on
very
TV, yeah.
good at
She's-
appearing confident.
Yes,
Yeah.
and she is confident. She exudes
Yes,
confidence.
she exudes confidence. That is a prime example of confidence. Oprah comes on her show. You get a car. You get a car. And you get a house. And you know she can do that because she's confident in her money flow. She's confident in herself. And it's her job to appear confident to others because she's an inspirational role model. That's what her job is. So yeah, that's a prime example. So, you know, let's talk more about how to not appear not confident. So, when people appear to be not confident or like, some people call it flaky, but when people have that thing about them, it's because they're not being honest with themselves, or they're not, wow, that dog is really watching me. They're not tackling the thing that's right in front of them that they don't want to go head on with. So when you want to appear more confident, or you want to cut that out, you need to ask yourself the serious question. You know, what is it that I don't like about myself? Or what is it about me that I'm not confident in? So with that information, you need to either find a way to compartmentalize it and cover it up so it doesn't bring down the rest of you, or you need to find something that you can make more dominant to cover it up. Oh, I thought you had a question.
No, I was just scratching my head.
Okay. So, with that being said, you know, it's like imagine, you know, a model comes in to the set and she's talking about, I hate my body and I just ate all this food and oh my gosh, I feel bloated, but I'm gonna go do the shoot anyway. How well do you think those pictures are gonna come out?
Not good.
Not the greatest. But if she comes in despite those things and like has the best attitude about it, hey, I'm gonna kill this. You know, I'm gonna wear that summer lineup. I look great. I feel great. I know who I am. You know, I know what I'm here to be. Those pictures are gonna look 1,000% better. Even though she's not actually confident in the situation, she's putting on that face for the moment. And that's what the job requires. You know, when we're trying to be more confident or appear more confident, you know, there's so many things that help. Like the clothes we wear, the way we wear them, our hair, hygiene, smiling, eye contact, you know,
Posture.
being supported, having good posture. all ties into the confidence. And we need to be aware of the things that make us feel better about ourselves, because that's what we show to other people. Another thing that helps us be confident is, knowing what we're good at, knowing our strengths, If you know your strengths, when you go out to perform them, you will perform them better, therefore making them stronger. And when you know what you're not good at, you know what you need to work harder on, and you still give off that, the look. Like, hey, I know what I'm doing, or at least I don't know as well, but I'm going to do it better because I don't know how to do this to the best of my expertise. And some of the benefits of, being confident in oneself, or at least showing that, is like in the workplace. Imagine you have this coworker and he just slouches at his computer and doesn't really do anything. It's just like whatever. It's like, do you think management is gonna want to promote him? No. But if he was over there and he's just typing away and he's checking the emails, he's on top of the next thing, he's got a nice outfit, he's happy, he's smiling, management is watching that guy. That guy is probably up for promotion. So that was just a little bit about how, the benefits and how to appear more confident and how to not, show inconfidence. Does anyone have any questions?
Have you ever seen Jenna Marbles How to Trick People into Thinking You're Good Looking?
I have not, but I'm pretty sure I've experienced
So it's kind of like that. Like the question that I kind of have is just to kind of reiterate, you're kind of tricking people into thinking you're confident by acting a certain way. So just like actors and actresses, they're not really those people. They're doing their jobs, and they have to what's a character? Like Ted Bundy. So what's his name from High School Musical? I can't remember.
Zac Efron?
Yeah, Zac Efron.
Good old Zac
Okay.
Efron.
So Zac Efron is not really a serial killer.
No.
But he's had all these different roles where he has and they're so completely different. There's The Greatest Showman, there's Ted Bundy, and so what you're saying here is you can be confident, and it's kind of like acting.
Exactly.
That's kind of what I took from it.
Exactly. The people that we know, that we look up to, and we feel like they're strong, or we feel like they're so good at everything, they're acting to a degree. Everyone is. Everyone who's doing a good job is acting to a degree. It's because that's part of the job. People look up to you. People need you to look forward to go forward. So, yeah.
So would you say always keeping a positive, keeping in mind that not everybody has their together all the time? Could that make you feel more confident?
Yes.
It's picturing the audience in their underwear or whatever.
I never like that expression
I don't
because
either,
my
'cause that would make me
students
uncomfortable.
have asked about it. I really don't like that expression, but it is similar. It's just thinking that everybody is a human being. Okay?
I'm dressed and you're not.
Yeah, it's
I'm confident.
no. It's if I wouldn't laugh if I saw someone in the audience, and I wouldn't laugh. I'd be like, okay. Next. Thank you. But no, it's just thinking that we're all human beings. We're all going through the same thing. We've all been through the same things. We're going to come across those roads. So everyone has to fake it till they make it to a certain degree.
What makes you confident?
What makes me confident? Well, I've been through a lot of things. I've experienced a lot of life. So I know that life is too short to reserve myself and to just hold back when there's so much in me to give. Why wouldn't I be confident?
All right.
I think there's a lot too in what you said about how you talk to yourself or talk about a situation. When you're talking about the model, I think law of attraction is really a big deal.
Absolutely.
So how you talk to yourself, even if you're not confident, if you have to project and talk to yourself all the time. Once you find yourself going to that negative place or that, then you got to do a shift. and talk to yourself with confidence, and then that also that you'll
eventually
attract that,
believe it too.
and you'll show it. Yeah,
I
you'll.
call it a sliding scale. It's like, okay, this is a thing, and like, how do we, when we do it so much, it just kind of slides. It's like, okay, this is more of who I am.
Becomes a habit.
Right.
That you're used to.
You know,
yeah.
repetition is, you know about this, you're a coach.
Yeah.
So repetition is the greatest growth point. The
Yeah.
more you do something, muscle memory. It's the same thing.
Mhm.
Right.
Mind is the same way.
I have a question for you too.
Hit me.
About compartmentalization, right? So we're never ever perfect. So when you're in those situations where you have to do things where you're not super comfortable, we have to do them sometimes. Is there a way you can gauge that? Like, should I not compartmentalize this, or should I just not do this right now? Am I just not, ready for this?
So
Is there a good way to gauge that?
I can speak in personal experience, as I've been in management for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
If you feel like something is of immediate danger, or
Oh yeah.
like if you feel like something is gonna hurt you or someone else, or cause something bad to happen that is no longer in your control,
Right. Okay, I feel you.
you need to take care of it.
Mm-hmm.
But if you feel like this is something that's not going to cause a toppling effect, you can put it away for the right time.
Right.
Because
Okay.
whatever you're doing in front of you, you need to do it well enough, and that is just clouding your judgment.
Right. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, it makes
Well, in
complete
human
sense. I like that.
nature, we don't want change. We want to be comfortable.
Right.
So stepping out of
Yeah.
comfort zones is uncomfortable. Most
Right.
of the time. I would.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's just like I tell
Sometimes
my
once you
students.
just do it, then you get over your fear. And,
Right. There's no growth in comfort. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
There's no
Yeah.
growth in comfort. It's exactly what I was gonna say.
I think going with your gut too with what your question. Maybe if your gut is telling you, like your gut can tell you, don't. Maybe I shouldn't do this or wait.
Right.
You know.
Mm-hmm.
I usually
Talk
do like
to
a
a
questioning
best friend.
process with myself. It's like, yeah, it's like the pros and cons. I weigh the situation. It's like, okay, there's this thing. I don't want to do it.
Right.
Okay, why don't I want to do it? What's going to happen if I do it? Is it going to be negative or positive for my future?